Like everyone before, the video is pretty amazing. But in 1986, after many failed attempts at the PGA Tour School and being newlywed, I got a phone call from Ed Schumann, who at the time was the PGA professional at Sunnyside Country Club in Waterloo, Iowa. And Ed said, "Mike, I'd like to offer you a job teaching this summer and then an opportunity also to get into the PGA as an assistant." And so off we went to Waterloo, Iowa, and we got there, we got settled in, and I remember the first day going to work, and Ed says, "Okay, now you're going to be in charge of the junior program, and I know you don't have much experience teaching, but the #1 thing in the junior program is safety." I said, "Okay, that sounds good." So off to the range we went, and we had a big junior program, and so I decided I'd work on their grip. So I said, "Well, let's have everybody line up, and here's what I want you guys to do. I want you to take your grip, and then when I walk by, I want you to hold the club up like this so I can check your grip." And so the very first kid, he gets there, and I said, "Go ahead and let me see your grip." And he goes like this and hits me right here in the forehead. And as I'm seeing stars, he's asking me, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" And I said, oh yeah, I'm fine." And the blood started dripping, and so I reluctantly had to go back to the pro shop and with a towel on my head, and I walk in, and I think Ed fell on the floor laughing, and he said, "I wasn't quite expecting that you were the one that was going to get hurt." So he was very instrumental in getting me going, and later that summer, my dad said something to me that I'll never forget, and he said, "You know, if playing doesn't work out," he said, "I think you'd make a great teacher." And it's amazing how things come true, and maybe that's a testament to, you know, maybe fathers do know best. But along my track, I'd like to say some thank yous briefly here, but I'd like to thank Mac O'Grady and for his philosophy and for allowing me to teach the best information on the planet and helping players like Zach Johnson and Lee Jansen and others, as well as the amateurs, just play this game better. Without good information, it's a much tougher job. I'd like to thank Larry Dagenhart and David Moore for getting me into Timaquan Country Club, where I'm still at today after 20 years. And in 1996, I'd like to also say a special thanks to Lauren Anderson, who at the time was one of the golf editors who invented the top 100 teachers list, and he felt confident enough in my ability to make that list and put me on it, and that was a special moment. I'd also like to thank Bill and Linda Tassif for their sacrifice, friendship, in really making my dream of 13 years come true with the Megza Perfect Practice equipment. And also to my staff. Without a good staff, all of us have echoed that throughout the night. Nobody wins these awards without a lot of help, and I have a great staff. And I'd also like to say thanks to the North Florida section, because they've really been instrumental for me and been with me, and also to Jerry Porter, our executive director, who recently retired after many, many years with the section. I wish him well. And my family, my wife Marianne, Jason and his wife Crystal, Emily and Hannah, for your love and support and all the trips gallivanting around the globe and all the long trips and the sacrifices you've made. I appreciate it very much and love you guys. And most of all, though, I'd like to thank God for his direction, his grace and blessings on our family, and also to the PGA members and to the board and for the committees. Thank you very much for this honor.